Know what, y'all? This video is based upon, well, let me just get off into it. You know how the Bible says in Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 49 that he says, no, verse 46, therefore should thou serve thy enemies and want of all things and stuff like that. I'm out here in the process of looking for a job. I mean, not a job, but just some handiwork, like washing cars or something like that, because we've been living in the fulfillment of Deuteronomy 28 for a very long, for decades. You know what I'm saying? Moses prophesied this. He said that we would have to rely upon the other nations for whatever we wanted. You see what I'm saying? So most of these places, like these business and places like this here, you basically have to go to your enemy. If you want certain things, you got to go and ask them permission and stuff. You see what I'm saying? Like me, I'm good at detailing cars and washing cars and stuff like that. And so I just say, let me get out here. I'm still going to, look, don't get me wrong now. I'm still going to put in the work, and I'm still going to call, like, no matter what I'm letting y'all know now, no matter what they do for me or whatever, I still would have love for God and my people enough to tell them that, yes, what are we according to the Bible? And I take them to the Bible and show them according to the Bible what they people have done, and they are their ancestors, and is God going to let loose off of what they have done? No, according to the Bible, he said he will not turn away the punishments thereof, and you still is the enemy that the Bible speaks of. You're still the devil. You see what I'm saying? You can tell them that and just say, well, look, it's what the Bible's calling you that. And I'm telling you what the Bible says, and I have to stand on the Bible. You see what I'm saying? Just because I go and work for them now, don't get it twisted. That doesn't mean that I got to sit there and compromise and do all this type of stuff. The truth is what it is. Everybody be talking about they believe in the Bible, or they believe they love the truth and this and that. But a lot of them, what does that really mean? It means you're keeping all the commandments, 613, right? So it's like you're in a situation to where you got to go. You're in a position to where it's like I'm in a battle of doubts, man. Like, even though you be like, in my mind, I'm saying, damn, I really don't want to even go and be asking. I mean, like it's like you feel funny. It feels weird that you have to go to your enemy, because people always, they'll tell you, well, you're doing a bunch of talking, but you ain't putting no efforts behind it and stuff. Like, I'm putting forth an effort. I mean, we still in captivity. No matter what we have, no matter how much wealth and riches that we have, at some point we still serving our enemies, because we still over here in the land of our captivity, bro. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I'm trying to attempt to do. In the comment section, let me know what y'all would do. Well, I mean, you know what I'm saying. You know how you, like, it's certain resources you can't really afford. And I'm doing this video also for documents and proof, proving to people, our people, that the Bible is true. You know what I'm saying? It's a proof. All of these things is a proof and a sign that everything that is said in the Bible is fulfilling every day. You see what I'm saying? We got to walk out here. Most of the nation, our enemies and things, they able to get out here. Now, you have a few of our people out here, don't get me wrong, but for the most part, who own everything, the transportation, the nation of people that hate us the most, the so-called white man. So they can get out here and they have no problem getting what they want. All these businesses and places like that, they own all that stuff. And it's not, a lot of people gonna come on this video and they gonna say, oh, you giving hate speech and this and that and the third. But how is I'm hating when I'm only speaking of the conditions that I'm in? You see what I'm saying? That's just like telling me, a slap in the face, you wrong for talking about your scroll. You're wrong for saying that you got to go to the other nations for everything. It's like they consider you a threat because you're saying you're in a condition that they are not in. You see what I'm saying? They not, the so-called white man, like, people want to say we equal, right? They want to say we all equal, right? But if you look at the example of me, what I'm out here doing right now, I'm battling to ask, basically go to my enemy, trying to to survive, you know? What I'm saying? So when people say that's, somebody got on Instagram, and I want to make sure I put that in here. Somebody got on Instagram. It was a young lady, a sister. I'm not degrading. I'm not trying to pound her in the ground or whatever, or just trample them in the dust. But I'm gonna tell the truth. She got on there and said, people misunderstanding the book of Deuteronomy like that. She's saying Deuteronomy 28, where the Lord will bring you into slavery again with ships. The sister don't know what she's talking about. Like, how can you even, like, by that logic, what I'm doing right now, is it literal that I'm walking out here trying to, looking for something? Is that metaphor? Is that a parable? No, it's real. So how you going to make a statement like that when the Bible is fulfilled? That means all the killings and stuff that happened on the news, all of that. So you got to say all of that is just a metaphor. It ain't really happening, right? Our people is blind and don't know really, they don't know what the hell they be talking about a lot of time when they be speaking like that. You know what I'm saying? And then you get out here and you look for work, and some of them still won't be satisfied. Some of them still sit up and say, well, you need to shut up and complain, stop complaining. And I explained, kind of went over that, explaining what's the difference between complaining and just pointing out, giving constructive criticism or something like that, or pointing something out that's not right. That's like me saying, your house this house got a bunch of bugs or roaches in it, or whatever you want to call it. I wasn't complaining. I'm just saying yeah, man. Our people, something just told, a lot of people gonna hear that and they still ain't. It's still gonna roll right over them. You know, some of them gonna hear it and it's gonna roll right over. Something put that in my mind. Say, you know what? You can break down. You can say whatever. They gonna hear what you say and it's gonna roll right over them. But we the ones, see these business trucks, like these FedEx trucks and stuff? Who own the FedEx trucks? The people that own them FedEx trucks and doing all of that, they own everything for the most part, you know? So, for the most part, I'm saying we do have to go to them. We do have to go to them for everything. And then when you do go to them and say, hey, I'm looking for this, I'm looking for some work, some of them will just tell you, no, well, we already have somebody that takes care of that, Some of them will probably say, well, you come back in a few weeks, and then in your mind, you're like, well, hell, in a few weeks, you don't know, I don't know where I would be. I'm not gonna wait on no few weeks. I'm just gonna keep going keep grinding, you know? So, yeah, man. So, this video, I'm just going to entitle the proof. Deuteronomy 28 and 68 is proof. It's real. Deuteronomy 28 and 68 is proof of reality. That's what I say. Deuteronomy chapter 28 is proof of real reality. Yeah, Deuteronomy 28, because as you walk out here, I'm out here in the real world. You know, transportation, grew up hard, living on welfare, food stamps, you name it. Yes, of course, all of that's Bible prophecy. Deuteronomy 28 says you won't even get to enjoy the fruit of your own labor. It says, thou shalt build houses, but you will not dwell in them. You will have ox, but the land of your enemies, they will eat it all up. They will eat up all the fruit of your labor. Meaning that you won't get to enjoy nothing. You won't get to, other nations going to enjoy the fruit of our labors. That's in Deuteronomy 28 too, chapter 28. All them curses in Deuteronomy 28 that our people, and it was prophesied that we was going to have to go to another nation and ask for for things that we need. How do I know that? I'm in a situation like that right now. We all are. It's not that you're revealing too much of your business. It's just that it is what it is, man. It's real reality. It's true. You know? Real reality. Truth. Yeah, you can't Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, you ain't nowhere in the world we can deny that. All these businesses is here, and all this stuff is owned by the so-called white man. Chinese people and Asian people, and they have restaurants in here. They have corner stores where Asian people own a corner store in your community and all that. And who goes to them? More than likely, our people, we do. Yep. But I'm telling y'all the truth. If you just laid up on me, just do this video, and I'm gonna see y'all later in the next video. I'm out.